Alright, final chapter.
Soon the Jinsei's corruption will be irreversible.
The invasion can then proceed. Raiden and his allies will be unable to offer resistance.
Once the realm falls, our path to victory will be clear. Advise Lord Shinnok that the Oni and Orochi are ready. At his command, we'll unleash them on Earthrealm. Have you found Raiden's portal to the heavens?
Yes, but his ward's protected. We can't break through.
That is unacceptable. After Earthrealm is destroyed, we must complete Lord Shinnok's vengeance, invade the heavens, and destroy the Elder Gods.
Come.
Oh, I got this.
Make war on the heavens? If Shinnok can take down the Elder Gods.
End of the universe. Got it.
Kung Lao. To see him like this.
We'll all be hanging around the Netherrealm water cooler if we don't pull this off. Come on.
Takeda!
Has your mother ever told you what I did to her friends? Killed them all in the blink of an eye.
And your own daughter. You proud of that?
We are bonded in death. You will join us. And I will give you a proper upbringing.
Alright, Cassie Cage. Okay. That sucks.
Not impressed.
Something like that.
Relax, will ya?
Oh, like that.
I make violence look good.
Nope.
Yes. Nice offer, Mommy dearest, but I'll pass.
I owe you one.
I'll remember that.
I guess
Back
Katana
off,
rang his
princess.
bell.
You think mere words can stop me?
Thanks for the assist. Anytime.
TikTok, ladies.
No!
You wish to die first? So be it.
What else is there? Takedown. Ow. Trying to figure out combos here.
It's just gonna be
We're not killing anyone.
Yeah, that'll tell her.
Help Jackie. Messed you up pretty bad.
Great bedside manner. I can fight.
Jackie?
It's nothing. Just like Kurdistan.
Boot it up!
You two go. Jackie and I'll handle them.
Yeah, you'll handle Liu Kang.
Forget it.
Damn it. Keep your heads down. I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah, okay. I find that highly unlikely. Ah.
They taste your flesh, burrowed deep. Inside you, they will grow.
No.
All your innards.
No, not Johnny.
By the gods.
Dad!
First father, then daughter. Will they taste the same?
Keep your kids away from me. Relax, will ya?
I'll do this. Doesn't matter. Have some Gatorade. Oh, the bees. They're in my eyes. Not the bees. You know, Cassie's personality in like the fights and the intros that everyone goes crazy about, it's completely different from how she acts in the story. Like in like, you know, online stuff in the intros, like she's like, you know, female Johnny Cage. Oh, that was a flawless victory?
You're the bug, I'm the windshield.
Except for that moment, which was, yeah, that joke, yeah. Okay, yeah, I was about to say, there's no way those guys are gonna hold them off.
Hey, pumpkin.
I'm a little old for pumpkin,
No. Get Shinnok.
but...
I love you.
Dad?
So you are the issue of Johnny Cage. Fitting that I exterminate his entire line.
I challenge you to a rock-off.
If you want him, you're gonna go through me.
Ow, my hands!
Yes, that's better. Watch, Miss Cage, as I rend your father's flesh. This is what awaits those who defy me. Excruciating, exquisite death.
You son of a bitch!
I'm suddenly immune to your, you know, corrupted Earthrealm powers.
Holy shit, it does run in the family.
Your father's power will not save you. You cannot hope to survive.
Alright, this is the boss of the game. Ow.
It's just gonna get worse.
Ow. He's got the unibeam. Ow. Oh no, they're gone. They're gone. I recognize that Goro kick. I used it many times. Oh, what? It was an EX, that's what it was.
You cannot hope to survive.
I make violence look good.
Taste your death.
Relax, will ya?
I recognize that MK9 Goro stomp.
Got a thing for punishment.
Get up, get down.
Ow. Have some Gatorade. Ow.
Judgment is at hand.
Good, no X-ray. So much more brutal in that aspect. He just crushes them. Dad just punch them. I win.
You got caged.
So either Shinnok is really weak, or the power of Earthrealm sucks.
You? Nice.
Cassandra Cage.
Hey guys,
In the Jinsei.
I've been here
But it'll kill you.
the whole time.
Must be cleansed. Hurry. Watashi wa Joka Shimasu. What Joka Shimasu?
It's like Batman. Just like Batman.
That moonlight walk. Can it wait?
No walks. Poolside. Umbrella drinks.
Deal.
Is he alive?
Barely. I'll help him. Help your father.
Sudden lag here and there.
And to think, I was worried when you started dating.
Afraid I'd come home with someone like you?
Funny, beautiful, saves the world. My work here is done.
This way. In here. Isolate Shinnok and Devora. And get the medic. We'll fix you up. Help is on the way.
You should have seen Cass. Wipe the floor with Shinnok.
I believe it. And you did a great job with your team, Johnny.
You hear that, Cass? She called me Johnny.
I thought she might.
So that was the story mode for Mortal Kombat X. It wasn't bad. I do think it was a little over ambitious. It was too big for the length of the story itself, which is kind of awkward because Mortal Kombat 9 story was, I think, too long, and there were obvious chapters that were kind of just padding. Jade and Cyber Sub-Zero come to mind as the most padding chapters, I think. Although Cyber Sub-Zero was, no pun intended, okay, pun intended, pretty cool. But yeah, like this story, it tried to focus on, new generation of fighters. You got Cassie Cage and her team. You had Outworld Civil War, so you had, Melina versus Kotal Khan. You had the whole, like, Netherrealm, Shinnok, Quan Chi, MK4, Mark II plots. And then you had, like, Sub-Zero's chapter was just introducing, Cassie Cage and, her team, and showed how much they squabble. I was like, I mean, yeah, he kicked their asses, but it's kind of a waste of a Sub-Zero chapter. He is, one of the most iconic MK characters. Scorpion's chapter, also, I liked it because, you can appreciate Scorpion's chapter a lot if you are familiar, if you followed, the history of the games and, Scorpion's relationship with Sub-Zero and the Lin Kuei. And to see them finally bury the hatchet, not in each other, but, as, if not friends, then at least as, comrades in arms. It was nice to see. That being said, Scorpion's chapter had almost nothing to do with the main plot, aside from freeing Shinnok accidentally while trying to kill Quan Chi. But even then, I think even if Scorpion had stayed home and had tea with Sub-Zero, he still would have escaped. Oh, here we go.
Too long have I allowed Earthrealm to endure the horrors of war. Time and again, we've defeated our enemies, but we've exacted no retribution, demanded no remuneration. What have we gained for our mercy? More intrigue, more senseless violence. As the new rulers of the Netherrealm, heed me. No longer will I simply defend Earthrealm. I will seek out and destroy all who threaten it. No mercy will be shown, no quarter given. Shinnok was an elder god, impossible to kill. There are fates worse than death.
And now Raiden's been corrupted. So yeah. I think I've pretty much covered everything. I think the story was a little too overambitious. I already covered the plot armor a little bit earlier. Pretty much anything Ermac related is plot armor. He should logically be one of the most powerful combatants ever created. There are very few people who he should lose to. Maybe Raiden, if he was still alive, Shao Kahn. Shang Tsung is another contender, simply because Shang Tsung is also an expert at, fighting with souls, which Ermac is made out of. And anyone else, like, in that tier, so future characters like Onaga, the Dragon King, he would also be able to fight off Ermac. Let's see, what else? I don't like that Kotal Kahn kept losing. I mean, he's not half as powerful as Shao Kahn, but at the same time, it kind of undermines his authority when he keeps getting defeated by, Sub-Zero and Kung Jin and Jackie Briggs. What else? I don't know. Like that's just how the Mortal Kombat story mode rolls. Cassie Cage, for instance, she was practically useless until her chapter rolled around. Then she saved the planet. Because in story mode, the character whose chapter it is nigh invincible, and everyone else is kind of a chump. No matter who it is. The only exception to this in MKX was Raiden. This poor guy, he won the fights, but he still ended up losing. So that's okay. He's Dark Raiden now. He's wearing Shinnok's amulet. He's decapitated Shinnok. Shinnok is still alive because he can't die, but he's a severed head that can't talk, and is probably in a hell of a lot of pain. Liu Kang is king of the Netherrealm, but Liu Kang is good, but he's no Raiden. I didn't like that Cassie Cage was able to beat corrupted Shinnok. Like, Kotal Kahn took one look at the sky and was like, nope, Earthrealm's doomed, not even gonna try fighting him. I'm gonna kill you and maybe get some, a few moments to bolster Outworld's defenses before he comes barreling in to conquer Outworld. And this is all linked back to the whole Cage family power. Just 5 seconds earlier, she almost broke her hand punching him. Now suddenly she is defeating. I don't know. I have a lot of gripes, but I still enjoyed it. Don't mistake my gripes for lack of enjoyment. I did enjoy this story mode. I do wish some other characters had been fleshed out a bit more, namely Reptile, Ermac, Aaron Black, Ferrator. They were kind of just minions to beat up. I liked D'Vorah. She got a lot of developments. I already said about Cassie Cage. Her personality in the story mode is like the opposite, almost. of her personality in her intros. I don't understand why that is. Like, in her intro, she's this cocky female Johnny Cage, essentially. And in the story mode, she's kind of incompetent and not very, cocky. She's not very forthcoming with, lots of jokes and insults, aside from the bug on the windshield, which it didn't really seem to make sense to me. And you got caged, which is, Johnny's line. But yeah, I enjoyed Mortal Kombat X. The PC mode is a travesty. The PC port, I should say. Horrible netcode. Just, it's not a very good port. When it works great. When it doesn't, it's terrible. Most notably in online. Like, the story mode, for the most part, worked, aside from a couple of hiccups here and there. But online, it takes forever to log on. The faction server is always crashing. Takes forever to log on. Then forever if you use ranked or player matches. Takes forever to find an opponent. I don't think it even does matchmaking by skill. It just finds a person. And it doesn't even matchmake by region. I've played people here in the US. I've played someone in Russia. That match was horrible. The lag was everywhere. I wish there was an option in ranked where you could, choose not to play someone if you see a bad connection, which sometimes you can't even tell because the ping bar is grayed out. So you can't tell if it's a decent connection or not. But you can't do that in player matches, so there's that. King of the Hill is pretty much unplayable. I got a small winning streak and then my game crashed. And it didn't register, so I didn't get the achievement for that. Oh well. Not that I play for achievements anyway. But this has been Mortal Kombat X. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Got more stuff on the way. Probably more scrub combats. Probably switch characters from Goro to someone else. Who, I don't know. I'll figure that out in time. But, yeah. Have a good one.